Go ahead.
I'm just so thankful that this long-time establishment, the Seven Springs, has been able to reopen. So many people have been customers there at MaesRestaurant for such a long time, and the community has really felt the effects of the flood with losing all our businesses. And we finally got one back now that's in operation, and people have turned out. Monday's turnout was fantastic. The streets were loaded with people, and it was so heartwarming to see people returning to our town.
Today we're visiting a restaurant, one of my favorite places to go, but we're of all places here in Seven Springs, North Carolina. And we're talking with Jackie Rouse, and Jackie really has a story to tell here. We're at MaesRestaurant, which reopened recently after the devastating floodwaters of Hurricane Matthew hit this town hard. And this town has been hit many, many, many times, Jackie, with the flood. And you've been affected here many times by it. How long have you had MaesRestaurant?
Well, I inherited it in 2009, actually. My mom opened it up. She was May Ivy. She opened it up in 1984. And she retired. She retired in 95 and come back in 2000 after Floyd, actually. But she passed away in 2009, and I kept it going in her honor and her name. Mm-hmm.
So she had it for 10 years after Floyd came through.
Yes, she did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kept it going.
And she kept it going, and then like I said, I took it in 2009, and then of course Matthew had to come through in 2016.
Well, there were other hurricanes as well in the meantime, but they didn't have the effect that Matthew had.
No, they did not. They got some of the side streets as far as flooding and some damage, but they didn't hurt us as far as that goes.
And is there any way that you could compare the two? How did Matthew compare to Floyd? Because Floyd, I remember the pictures and seeing the water. It was up the hill there, the water was.
Matthew was a whole lot worse on a bigger area than just Seven Springs. I mean, it spread it outside of the town and got a lot of the houses that were not affected in Floyd.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that.
And it was just a whole lot more devastation.
Coming into town a few minutes ago, we still see a lot of the results, a lot of damage.
Yes, sir.
Still.
Yes, sir.
And there are some people, I understand, who say that they're tired of this. They just don't want to live here anymore.
They love the town, but they just don't want the chance of it happening again, because I mean Matthew was not supposed to happen. The flood was not supposed to happen again.
That's right. That's
I mean,
right. The 500-year flood was Floyd.
Right. I don't know what Matthew was. I really don't know.
But he sure hit us.
He did, and hard.
Now, when the hurricane was coming, what was your situation then? When it was on its way here, what were you doing?
I actually did not even know the hurricane was coming. I was in the hospital in intensive care. Very sick. They said it was due to a medicine that I was taking. My daughter and, like I said, my daughter and the fire department and local friends has come down here and got my equipment out on the Sunday after the hurricane, because there was supposed to be a flood. So
they anticipated the storm.
Right.
And emptied the building.
Emptied the building, got all my equipment and everything out, and got it up to safe, where it would be safe.
That's wonderful.
It is. I have a lot of friends, a lot of family that love me and care for me, and I'm very blessed. That's all I know to say for that. I'm very blessed.
Still, they couldn't move the building. The building was damaged.
No, they could not move the building, but my landlords, praise them, asked me if I wanted to come back, and I said I would if they would fix the building back, and they fixed the building for me to come back.
Well, it's beautiful in here.
It is. They done a wonderful job.
And the equipment you have, you did not have to replace the equipment. You just put it right back in place.
I did not have to replace all of it. Some of it did get damaged because it was old and just couldn't make it. I mean, my stove and my refrigerator is the only two things that I had to replace.
So you reopened recently.
Yes, sir. I opened on the 19th.
On the 19th of June.
Yes, sir.
And I imagine things were really slow to start because people, huh?
No,
What?
sir.
No? Really?
No, sir. I was very busy, very blessed, again, as people coming back to see me.
Is that right?
Yes, they were coming back to see me. They weren't only happy to eat with me, but they were happy to see me. That made it even better.
I'll bet they were.
I was happy to see them also.
So you've had this since '09.
Yes, sir.
And that's what? I guess that's a long time, isn't it?
It is a long time.
It's 18 years.
No,
It's not?
not since '09. When did you
Okay.
go to school at?
No, it's like 8 years.
8 years.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't remember where I went to school. Anyway, it's like 8 years ago. Anyway, it's what are your plans now? Are you just going to continue, or?
I'm going to continue running the restaurant. I hope I still be blessed. I think I will be with friends and family. Like I said, it's a family place. So people like to come down here and fellowship. They like to see people and talk to people and
No,
not only eat but just fellowship.
and just have a good time.
Right. Yes, sir.
You know, when I have eaten here, I find it to be good old home cooking.
Yes, sir. That's all I know
Tell
how
me,
to
what's
cook.
on the menu?
Well, we have barbecue chicken, country style steak, fried chicken, barbecue beef, shrimp, fish, good old cheeseburgers.
Good eating.
Good eating.
Now, what are your hours here?
We're going to be open from 6 to 2 Monday through Saturday.
6 to 2, Monday through Saturday, 6
Yes,
days
sir.
a week.
6 days a week.
Do you have a Saturday business?
I have a very good Saturday breakfast.
Do you now? What's
I
for
do.
breakfast?
Well, we have country ham, bacon, sausage, eggs, grits, hash browns, omelets, French toast.
That's a good country meal, and
It
and
is.
you cook it all right here.
Yes, sir. Most
Cook it
of the
up.
time I cook it all.
Do you? You cook it up, man.
Most of the time.
So what are your plans? You're just going to stick with this and help the people here of Seven Springs keep things going here at the restaurant?
I am. The town looks so much better now that we are back open with trucks and cars and people on the street. You just didn't see that before.
No.
I mean, they just didn't want to come down here.
And while there were some houses damaged and some people displaced, some of the houses have been actually lifted as a result of that flood to help in case it happens again. Yeah.
Right. And yes, and Stephen Potter and Cindy and Gary Grant, I mean, they've done their houses, and a lot of other people have just, they didn't want to take the chance, but some of us did. And I mean,
Now, you don't only cater to the folks here in Seven Springs. You have a wide array, a wide expanse of customers.
Yes, sir.
They come from all over.
They come from all over. I have them from Beulaville, Greenville, Richlands, just all around. They come to see me.
They come to see you. They come to see Miss Jackie here.
They come to eat the food, I hope.
Come to eat the food.
Plus, then I know them. I mean, they're
Well,
just friends.
And it's a good family atmosphere.
Right. That's why I want it to stay.
All right. Very good.
I want you to feel at home when you come through the door.
Jackie, I appreciate you talking to us, and congratulations on reopening.
Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate it too.
Did you know that Seven Springs, North Carolina, is the oldest town in Wayne County?
Yes, sir, I did.
Well, I know you knew that. I'm talking that person right there watching. But it is.
It is.
And started out, it didn't start out as Whitehall, started out as something else.
Whitehall, Jericho.
Jericho is what I'm thinking.
And
Started out
Seven
as Whitehall,
Springs.
then went to Jericho, and then
now
to Seven
Seven
Springs.
Springs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there was a battle here back during the Civil War.
Oh, there was. I didn't see it, but yes, there was.
You didn't see that?
I did not see that.
I
No,
saw
did not.
it.
But the Ram News was also built here.
That's right. That's right. And there wasn't there a munitions plant across the river there? I
There
believe?
was. That's what I was told.
That's right. Yeah,
Anyway,
because you weren't here.
I
then.
was not here.
during
I'm
the Civil
sorry.
War.
No, I was not here during the Civil War.
Anyway, I thank you for talking with us, and congratulations on reopening. Thank you,
Thank
May.
you. Thank
May
you.
Rouse is our guest. and
Jackie Rouse.
I'm sorry.
May is
May
the
Ivy
place.
was your mom.
Right.
All right. Okay. Jackie Rouse. I'll get it right one of these days. Thank you, Jackie.